Hey there, all you hardworking folks in construction. Let's be honest, you're out there building our world, often under tough conditions. It's a dangerous job and nobody knows that better than you. The statistics don't lie. 1 out of every 5 workplace deaths happens on a construction site. That's unacceptable and it's gotta change. But the good news is, most of these tragedies are preventable. That's what we're talking about today. We're gonna walk you through a simple, step-by-step checklist that can literally mean the difference between life and death. Stay with me, and by the end of this video, you'll have a blueprint for a safer, more productive work site. Alright, let's start with the basics. Before anybody picks up a hammer or fires up a saw, take a good hard look around. What do you see? Is the site clean and organized, or is it a demolition derby waiting to happen? Remember, a cluttered site is an accident waiting to happen. Make sure walkways are clear of debris, cords are secured, and everything is in its place. Good lighting is critical, especially in those early morning and late evening hours. You can't be safe if you can't see what the heck you're doing. Look, I get it, PPE can be a pain in the... well, you know, but it's called protective for a reason. We're talking hard hats, safety glasses, gloves, steel-toe boots, the whole 9 yards. Make sure everyone on the site is suited up and ready to work safely. And don't forget about those high-visibility vests. It's like having an insurance policy against getting run over by a backhoe. Trust me, it happens. Now let's talk about the tools of the trade. Power tools are your friends, but they can also turn on you faster than you can say OSHA violation. Inspect every tool before you use it. Make sure the cords are in good shape, the guards are in place, and everything is in good working order. And for crying out loud, if it's broken, don't use it. Tag it, report it, and get a replacement. And don't even think about bypassing a safety guard. Chapter 4. Fire Safety and Emergency Preparedness. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. You never know when a fire might break out on a construction site. Welding sparks, faulty wiring, flammable materials, it's a recipe for disaster. Make sure your fire extinguishers are charged and accessible. Know where they are, and know how to use them. And while you're at it, make sure everyone knows the evacuation plan. Where are the exits? Where's the assembly point? These are questions you need to be able to answer in your sleep. Chapter 5. Scaffolding and Ladder Safety. Don't tempt fate at heights. Working at heights is like dancing with danger. One wrong step and it's all over. Before you set foot on a scaffold or climb a ladder, make sure it's stable, level, and properly secured. And never ever overload it. If it looks shaky, it probably is. And when it comes to ladders, always maintain 3 points of contact. That means 2 hands and 1 foot or 2 feet and 1 hand. It's a simple rule that can save your life. Chapter 6. First Aid and Medical Emergencies. Be prepared for the unexpected. Accidents happen. It's the unfortunate reality of construction work. But being prepared for a medical emergency can make all the difference. Make sure you have a well-stocked first aid kit on site and that everyone knows where it's located. And it's not enough to just have a first aid kit, you need to know how to use it. Basic first aid and CPR training should be mandatory for all construction workers. Chapter 7. Hazardous Materials and Waste Disposal. Respect the environment, protect yourselves. Construction sites are full of hazardous materials, from paints and solvents to adhesives and sealants. It's crucial to handle these materials with care and dispose of them properly. Make sure all containers are clearly labeled, stored securely, and kept away from heat and open flames. And when it's time to get rid of them, follow the proper disposal procedures. Remember, protecting the environment is everyone's responsibility. So there you have it, a common-sense checklist that can help keep you and your crew safe on the construction site. Remember, safety isn't just about following the rules, it's about looking out for yourself and each other. Because at the end of the day, we all want to go home to our families in one piece. Want a handy-dandy, ready-to-use checklist that you can print out and take to the job site? Head over to hcstudy.in and download your free copy today. You'll also find a ton of other great resources to help you stay safe and informed. Because knowledge is power, and when it comes to construction safety, knowledge can save your life. Now get out there and build something amazing. But